holding an uninflated balloon in my hand. It starts off as this shriveled piece of rubber, but as soon as it expands. This change in shape is known as a moving surface, and these appear all over the place in scientific research. One example would be the growth of a cancerous brain tumor. Much like our balloon, a tumor begins as a tiny speck and grows over time. It would be beneficial if medical professionals could accurately predict how a tumor develops. This can be done by solving a partial differential equation, a PDE, that models the tumor's growth. My research aims to develop simple, accurate, and efficient techniques for solving these types of models. However, solving the tumor growth PDE is extremely complicated. So, a common trick of math research is to avoid solving a difficult problem by instead considering a similar, easier problem. Let's do that right now by considering a more intuitive PDE, the heat equation. Imagine I have a ball in my hand, and we put a hot spot on this ball, and we want to know the temperature distribution over the surface of the ball. We already know that the further you move away from a heat source, the cooler the temperature. The solution to the heat equation will tell us will confirm this fact for us with a mathematical representation. So how do we actually solve a partial differential equation? Well, there are lots of ways, and they all have their pros and cons. My research uses the radial basis function method, the RBF method, and its main advantage lies in how we represent a surface. For our heat equation, we need to know temperature information at various locations on the ball. We do this by spreading nodes over the ball's surface. Most methods for solving PDEs require these nodes to be arranged in a mesh, which gives you these blocky-looking structures that often require large node sets to get accurate results. RBFs are mesh-free, which means we can freely arrange nodes on our surface and get highly accurate computational results with smaller node sets. The trade-off is that RBFs require efficient algorithms to not take too much computer time to do the calculations. So let's quickly recap. My name is Blazejewski. I use the radial basis function method to solve partial differential equations on arbitrary moving surfaces. And this matters because lots of scientific models have moving surfaces that need better solution techniques. Thank you.